The Young and the Restless spoilers. Victoria's love life shakeup. Reunites with this ex after losing Cole? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Victoria Newman, Amelia Hindley, could be gearing up for a love life shakeup. Will Victoria reunite with a surprising ex after losing Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck? Victoria has a habit of turning to former flames when it's time for another love interest. Perhaps Victoria will continue that pattern when's ready to move her into her next pairing. It could play out sooner than fans might think now that Cole's cough is raising suspicions about a fatal exit arc. Could easily be laying the groundwork for Cole's tragedy and Victoria's crushing goodbye. If Cole is facing a potentially terminal diagnosis, Victoria might turn to Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, for help finding some sort of experimental treatment. Since Nate was able to make something happen for Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford, Victoria might hope he can make something happen for Cole, too. Nate has plenty of medical connections he could put to good use. Victoria and Nate could bond as he tries to help her find some way to save Cole. Nate and Victoria have a romantic history, so it's easy to imagine them growing quite close in the midst of all this. Of course, there's no guarantee Cole will survive the illness story that's presumably in store for him. Nate's efforts might fail, but he could still be there for Victoria as she faces this difficult loss. Victoria will need someone to lean on as she grieves if Cole truly ends up 6 feet under. Maybe it could be Nate who serves as a shoulder to cry on, partly because he feels guilty about not being able to help Cole and partly because he's always going to care about Victoria. Nate and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, could be headed for a relationship blow-up due to the scheme she's carrying out for Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. Once Nate finds out Audra has been plotting to destroy Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, and Claire Newmans' Haley Aaron romance, he's sure to lash out. Audra hasn't been totally honest about her past with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, either, so Nate may end up dumping her eventually. If that's the case, it could make it even easier to clear a path for Nate and Victoria's reunion. Regardless, Victoria may have to deal with some gloomy predictions about Cole's health, so that could push her back in Nate's direction soon. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Victoria could have some romantic updates in her future, so we'll bring you more news on all the twists and turns.